Hello my dear student, hope you are fine and safe at your home. Today I am going to describe different kinds of cytoplasmic organelles, cell wall and cell membrane. Hope you will enjoy this video. After watching this video or class, if you have any question, please write down on comments box. I will try to give your answer as soon as possible. Welcome again. Okay, my dear student, the cell wall is a tough, flexible or rigid layer that surrounds the plasma membrane of the plant cell. Cell wall is the unique characteristics of plant cell. Each plant cell originates from a pre-existing cell. The cell wall start to develop during the beginning of the cell division. A completely developed plant cell wall comprises of three layers. There are different types of three layers. First of all, middle lamellum. The outermost layer is middle lamellum. The middle lamellum forms the interface between adjacent plant cell and glues them together. This layer enriched of pectin. Lonely single cell have no middle lamellum. And next layer is called the primary cell layer or primary wall. It is generally a thin, flexible and extensible 1 to 3 micrometer thick layer. It is formed while the cell is growing. It present on both sides of the middle lamellum. In case of parenchyma, collenchyma, mesophyll tissue, etc. The primary cell wall is only cell wall of the cell. And then secondary cell wall or secondary wall. It is thick layer 5 to 10 micrometer formed inside the primary cell wall after the cell is fully grown. It not found in all cell type. Some cell such as the trachid or trachid fiber possesses a secondary wall containing lignin which is strengthening and waterproofs of the wall. The cell of vascular tissue have no secondary cell wall. The chemical composition of cell wall varies in different plant species. Bacterial cell wall are made of peptidoglycan. Most true fungi have a cell wall consisting largely of chitin and other polysaccharides. True fungi do not have cellulose in their cell wall. Algal cell wall contain either polysaccharide or a variety of glycoprotein or both. Unicellular algae diatom have silicic acid in their cell wall. Plant cell wall also containing numerous enzymes such as hydrolases, esterases, or you can say that different types of polymer also present in cell layer. So now I am going to describe about plasma membrane or cell membrane. The cell membrane or plasma lemma is a biological membrane that separates the interior of all cells from the outside environment. In plant cell, it is occurs just beneath the cell wall, and in animal cell, it occurs outer margin of cytoplasm. It is a living, thin, elastic, selective, permeable membrane and consists of the phospholipids bilayer with embedded proteins. The term cell membrane was given by Nageli and Kramer, while the term plasma lemma was coined by Flower. Several theories regarding the physical structure of cell membrane have been proposed by different scientists. Some of these, you can say, the lipid membrane model theory of Goiter and Grendel, the sandwich model theory of Daniel and Dobson, the unit membrane model theory of Robertson, but most favorite model the fluid mosaic model theory of Singer and Nicholson. According to the Robertson, cell membrane consists of 3 layers. The layers are collectively recognized as an unit. All membrane of cell organelles are also consist of such type of unit. Hence, cell's membrane and membrane of all organelles are called as unit membrane. The latest and universally accepted model, fluid mosaic. So according to the fluid mosaic model, the main component of cell membrane is a bimolecular lipid layer that actually consists of 2 rows of phospholipids molecules. Each phospholipid molecules has a water soluble polar head and 2 fat soluble non-polar tails. The polar heads, or you can say the polar head of phospholipid is hydrophilic and non-polar tail is a hydrophobic. The hydrophobic tail always try to avoid water and face the inside of the bilayer, whereas the hydrophilic heads face the exterior and the interior. Within the phospholipid bilayer are many different types of embedded proteins and cholesterol molecules whose presence the term mosaic. The plasma membrane has described to be fluid because of its hydrophobic integral components such as lipid and membrane proteins that moves laterally or sideways throughout the membrane. That means the membrane is not solid but more like a fluid. So there has protein 60 to 80%, lipid 20 to 40%, and carbohydrate, the percentage of carbohydrate is 4 to 5%, and also water and mineral present in the structure of plasma membrane. Mitochondria are spherical or rod-shaped small organelles within the cytoplasm of eukaryotic cell and are referred to as the powerhouse of the cell, since they act as the site for the production of high energy compounds, which are a vital energy source for several cellular processes. Kolliker first observed mitochondria in white muscle of insect. Fleming observed thread-like mitochondria are called as the phyla. Biologist Benda gave them their present name mitochondria. The shape of mitochondria may be filamentous, granular or oval. They measured as long as 3 to 10 micrometer and wide as 0.2 to 1 micrometer. In some cases, they may be long as 40 micrometers. Actually, mitochondria are organelles that have a double unit membrane structure. One of them is called outer membrane and other is inner membrane. The outer membrane defines the external shape of mitochondria, while inner membrane has many folded part is called cristae. The volume between the inner and outer membranes is called the intermembrane space, and the volume enclosed by the inner membrane is called the matrix of mitochondria. The mitochondrial matrix contains a high concentrated mixture of hundreds of enzymes. This includes most of the enzymes that participate in the triglyceric cycle. The matrix also contains other structure and molecules including ribosome, matrix granules and mitochondrial DNA. Cristae are folds of the inner mitochondrial membrane. The quality and shape of the cristae may vary. For example, although the shape of cristae within mitochondria is often either flat or tubular, in some cases you can say certain nerve cell cristae take the form of prisma, while in other cases for example a photoreceptor cone cell, they have a horse-like shape. Oxysome is another important component of mitochondria. Cristae are covered with many teeny stalked particles called inner membrane spheres or the F1 particles or oxysomes. Each stalked particles has a head diameter of 8 to 9 nanometer and stalk 30 to 35 angstrom wide and 45 to 50 angstrom long. The inner membrane of mitochondria contains the electron transport system and ATPase complex. The electron transport system generates a protein gradient and the ATPase complex uses proton gradient to produce adenosine triphosphate from the adenosine diphosphate. The main function of mitochondria is the production of energy in the form of adenosine triphosphate. So mitochondria are considered as the powerhouse of the cell, as their main function is to provide energy to the cell. Mitochondria are involved in building, breaking down and recycling products needed for proper cell functioning. For example, some of the building blocks of DNA and RNA occurs within the mitochondria. Mitochondria synthesis DNA and RNA according to the Benda, they contribute in heredity. So my dear student, that's all about today's lecture. Hope after watching this class you have few more questions. Please write down your question and I will try to give your answer as soon as possible. Thank you so much.